Hello, welcome back to the Hot Mess Express. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. I hope you really enjoy it. Today we're gonna do two things if the video isn't too long. First is we're gonna swap out of this bag and swap into my bag for August. And then we're gonna like condition this one for the first time. So if you didn't know, this is the bag that I used for July. I'm trying to do this thing where I use one bag every month for the rest of the year. So now we're just gonna take out the contents of this. I have a Seas Candy like coupon, some love coupons. I have my wallet. I've got my hand cream. I've got a lip liner, cuticle oil. I have my pouch with some extra cards in there. I have my safety band-aid thing, hand sanitizer. I have my hair tie. I have my essential oil. I've got a yo-yo. And I've got some trash and some earrings that I was holding for my daughter. And then I have my elephant, my lucky elephant. More trash. Okay, that was all that was in the main compartment. Now we'll look into the small compartment. So we've got a lip oil, Aquaphor. I'm gonna put some of this on right now because I forgot to put on lip gloss before this. This I'm almost out of. I think I have another one in the drawer over there, so that'll be good. My eye drops, which are almost gone. And my AirPods. I have a ColourPop lip balm and some Tylenol. That is all that's in that pocket. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take off these straps first. And I do want to condition this bag. So we'll see how it goes. I've conditioned bags in the past, just not this one. This one I got for Christmas, I want to say in 2020. I would say between 4 to 5 years old, which is pretty good. I've gotten some good use out of it. I have a Rexy charm that just stays on this bag because the colors complement it really well. So that stays there, but that's the bag. Oh, let me check this bag zip pocket. No, I don't have anything in there. I just have the care instructions for the bag. Okay, so yes, these are all my contents. I'm just gonna scoot them over. Okay, I'm not gonna, usually I put the straps inside, but because I'm gonna condition it, I'm just gonna leave it out. So you can't really tell, but you can kind of tell along here, it's very dried out, and that's just because you're constantly opening and closing the bag. So I wanna mainly condition this part, and that part doesn't look too bad, but mainly this part I want to condition, and then I'll do a light conditioning around. And I'm just using a mink oil. I don't know. It's a leather and vinyl conditioner and cleaner. That's what it looks like. And it says it's made for Boot Barn. So I'm assuming you can get this at Boot Barn. I don't remember. I didn't buy it, so I don't know. But we're going to open it up. And you just need a little bit of this stuff, so I'm just gonna take a paper towel and like wrap my finger around it, and then just take like the tiniest little amount. So like that might actually even be too much, and then I'm just gonna carefully go through the edges. Oh man, that looks better already. Okay, I'm flipping it over this way so I can see it better, but I thought I would talk about how this experience was for me as far as carrying it goes. For some reason, like a shock to me, I did not enjoy carrying this bag that much this time around. I'm not really sure why. The straps kind of bothered me, and I don't know, I just didn't enjoy carrying it as much as I have in the past. Oh, by the way, you can do this with just your finger, but I don't know, whatever you like. So I'm just roughly applying it to certain spots, and then I'll do a refined pass through. Do a little bit on this flap. Now, I don't typically clean my bags or anything like that. I'll just do this if I notice it looking a little dull or needing a little freshen up. But I don't keep my bags on any type of like cleaning schedule or anything. And I just do it like roughly like this. It's not even like a full-on detailed cleaning. So anyways, I didn't enjoy this bag as much as I have in the past. And I don't know why. Sometimes I guess it just wasn't meant to be, right? That was the only thing that I can think of really, was just that the straps just really bothered me. Oh, and I did carry this bag as a crossbody. So I used just one of the backpack straps and carried it as a crossbody, and that was really cool, I thought. That was really cool. I only did that for 1 week out of the 4 weeks or whatever, how many weeks we had in July. But I thought it was really cute that way. I did feel a little silly doing it that way at first because that's not how you wear backpacks, you know? But it wasn't too bad. Okay, so this part that I wanted to condition looks so much better now. And I'm just gonna now rub in the rest of the paste into the rest of the bag. Now it looks a lot more shiny. I should have done it before and after. But I'm gonna leave this out to dry on its own, just like this. I'm not gonna add anything else onto it. But I'm just gonna let it sit with that. Oh, I should do the corners. Yeah, I'm gonna do the corners really quick. This time I'll use my finger, see how that goes for me. That's probably a better amount. You really, really don't need a lot of this stuff when you condition the bag because it's just an oil, you know? You just have to work it into the leather and then it gets nicely absorbed and then you just let it sit. It does feel really nice when you're able to condition your leather items because you almost feel like you're just going the extra mile to care for them, which at the end of the day will help them last longer. Okay, so the bottom corners are now nicely hydrated, so that looks good as new. And we're just gonna let it sit and soak up all that oil and hopefully it'll be ready and looking all set for next time I use it. Okay, that's great. I am just gonna put away this paste. This also says it's a waterproofer, which is probably the only type of protective seal that I put on bags. Obviously I don't use it on suede, but it's supposed to help when it rains. I have never had issues with my colored bags in the rain, so do with that what you will. Okay, moving on. So I have all of my things here and I'm ready to move on to the actual bag swap. Okay, so the bag that we're switching into is my purple Laurel. This is actually the color Iris and this is the regular size Laurel. I love this bag so much. You can see how it's been wearing. All its dimpling and creases. It looks really good. This little dip has been really nice. I love this bag. It's got silver hardware. I will be conditioning this bag after I use it as well, just because I've noticed that this one's starting to feel like a little bit dry. So that's gonna get conditioned when I'm done using it. I am gonna use the corner zip wristlet. This is also in the color Iris, but this is the signature print. And then I do have the long crossbody strap, which I don't typically use. I do keep it in the bag though. Okay, and lastly, this is what I'm so excited about. I've been wanting this bag charm for a very long time, but I couldn't justify the price. And it finally went on sale. It is the lemon charm. I just love that they did the leaf on its separate chain. Like, that is just so cute. And it's like glittery and yellow, and it just looks so good with the purple. I'll admit it's not the most ideal placement, but I'm gonna put it together and see how it goes. I'll be wearing that with my bag. Guys, I got a pen mark right there. Oh my God, can you see that? Right there. And I'm so sad about it. So I'm hoping that when I do the leather conditioner, it'll go away. But even just doing this, it's like fading. So I'm very sad about that pen mark. That was me, I did that, so it's okay. Okay, anyways, so this is what we're switching into. Very, very big opening. It's got a zipper pocket in the back and then a slip pocket in the front. So the first thing we're gonna do is switch out my wallet. This is what I was using. I love this style of wallet. It's just like an accordion style wallet, and it's just so good. So I'm gonna take out my things that are in here. I actually have cash this time, so that's really nice. I have this gift card, which is actually empty now, so I'm gonna throw that out. Oh, and I have a fortune in here. Now is the time to try something new. Cute. So now this wallet is empty. This one, it doesn't look like it needs any conditioning. Because it's a wallet, I do hold it with my hands a lot, so the oils from my hands keep it well conditioned. So I don't need to condition this, but let's move on to putting everything in here. Now, if you haven't seen this one, it's a purple interior with 2 card slots. And I put my most used, that's not true. I put my license in one of these and my most used card, and then everything else just free falls in here. Whenever I carry this bag, I carry the wristlet as the wallet, and it always takes some getting used to because it's just different. You know, because there's not that many card slots, it almost feels like pointless to use it as a wallet, but I'm gonna use it as a wallet. I have a few, I have this card that says, sometimes you forget you're awesome, so this is your reminder. Always remember that you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. One of my friends gave this to me, so I'm just gonna keep it with me here. I have a coupon for the grocery store, Barnes & Noble card, a credit card. That's just gonna go in there. Ooh. And I'm also gonna put my lucky elephant in here as well. Nice, $11. That's gonna go in here. And that is everything that I'm gonna put in this wristlet. If you guys wanna see what it looks like, I guess that's what it looks like. So that's gonna go in. Next, oh, you know what I forgot to bring is my catch-all. Hold on. Because I'm in a bigger bag now, I'm going to bring a catch-all with me. This is the catch-all I always use. I haven't been able to find one that I like to replace this one because this one's getting pretty old and I want them in different colors. Okay, anyways. In here, we're gonna put my mirror, my ColourPop lip balm, e.l.f. lip oil, Tylenol, lip pencil, cuticle oil, lip balm, eye drops, and I'm debating Sometimes I put hand sanitizer in here, sometimes I let it free fall. I think I'm gonna put it in here this time. That's all I'm gonna put in this pouch, and I'm gonna leave this free flowing and my hand lotion. Oh, and then this one has hair ties and some other cards, like gift cards, that I'm trying to get rid of. Okay, I think we're good. So, wristlets in there. We're gonna put my catch-all pouch, hair ties and extra cards, my Band-Aid pouch in here. AirPods are gonna go in the button closure in the front here, and my phone will go in the other one. So this is the pocket I'm talking about. It's one big pocket, but I use them as two small pockets because of the button closure. And then I'm going to put, sorry, let me reorganize everything. My lotion, my Think Straight essential oil is gonna go in the slip pocket. Hair tie and my yo-yo are gonna go in here. And then that's the bag all stuffed now, and we're gonna put the bag charm on there. I'm not usually a bag charm person. It has to be the right charm for the right bag. So we'll give this one a go for this time around. I'll try to keep it on here for like a week and then see how I feel about it. I'm putting it on the same side as the hang tag, and I carry it like this anyway, so I feel like that would be really cute. Love. All right, so that's gonna be my bag of the month. My regular size Laurel in the color Iris with silver hardware. I will have to let you guys know how it goes for me in the month of August. Then we're gonna go into September, and I have a really fun bag to be wearing for that time, so stay tuned. And yeah, thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.